Hey Taurus, hey, how you feeling? Welcome to the words. Welcome to the channel, Taurus. If you're new, welcome back, Taurus. If you're returning, Taurus. If you are new, I'm Shauna, and this is your highest good tarot. And we are some folks who are elevating. We are striving to evolve towards our higher selves, towards our highest potential, towards the divine, whichever applies to you, Taurus. And so, if you are just starting out on your spiritual journey, or if you've been putting the work, regardless, you found your folks. Today is no different, Taurus. We are talking about, and if you're watching this in real time, this is a spiritual message from, of course, your folks, the universe, the angels, God, whomever it is you lean into, regarding next year, because we are in Q4. We're at the end of it, and next year is right around the corner. If this is not the end of the year, well, this message is regarding the next stage of your life. So, Taurus, keep in mind that with tarot or any message that you're receiving spiritually, it may not resonate, and that's okay. Take it as it resonates. And so we'll get into it. What is the spiritual message for Taurus regarding next year and or their next stage in life? Spiritual message for Taurus regarding next year and or the next phase in their life. Yeah, Taurus, it has been so interesting. Don't forget to check your the other placements. The top three. If this is your sun, check those other three. You know what they are. Moon, rising, and something else. You know how it goes, Taurus. Anyway, spiritual message for you is spiritual cleanse. Spiritual bath is needed. There's some energy on you, Taurus, that you got to get up off of your body, and it's because it's time to amp up, increase your emperor, empress, ruler, if you're non-binary, energy. It's time to amp it up, but first and foremost, you got to cleanse. You got to get all that other energy that's not serving you off of your body. Yes, you got to get up up off of you, because ooh, behind that, once you amp up this energy, this emperor, empress, at the cleansing, guess what's coming your way? We got new job, new business ideas, promotions, increase in clients, sales, and or pay. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. But first, cleanse. But first, cleanse. We're going to clarify this. Can we clarify this spiritual cleanse, spiritual bath? Taurus, we have the Ten of Wands. And I say you've been carrying some energy. It's like, when was the last time you cleansed? Cleansed your space. Cleansed, like, I ain't talking about taking a regular old shower or a bath. We talking about a spiritual bath. King of Cups, High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck here, Nine of Cups. There's some things, Taurus, that are coming towards you. We just talked about it with the spiritual messages deck, that you're supposed to be sitting pretty. You're supposed to be in an era of, excuse me, of comfort, of of like wishes and dreams coming true. However, Taurus, with the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, and the High Priestess, there is some old shiggity, you know, some of that old energy um, from previous relationships. Yeah, that is still up on you. Have you acting contrary with new people, whether they're romantic interests or not, coming your way? It's just like a ill energy, like ugh, and it's hidden. You know, it's unless you can, one of those people where your gifts is you can see energy, you can see auras, you can see the things. Um, and we don't want that to take root because you're carrying it. It's a burden. It's burdening you down to where you can't release it. Actually, be open to receive all the blessings, all of the rewards. Be able to hear the divine, your benevolent ancestors, the universe. Uh, be completely in clear contact with your higher self and be able to hear the messages coming through. And this is a space where you can do that. Because look at his face. You can't tell him shit. It's like, oh, I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in. Like, don't even worry about it. I'm tapped in. Oh, that's what Spirit told you to tell me. Oh no, Spirit didn't say that to me. I'm tapped in. Like it's like that. It's like that. Can we clarify the Ten of Wands, please? Clarify the Ten of Wands. clarifying the Ten of whoop, Clarifying the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. Don't let this shit slip away. Don't miss this opportunity. You saw how that thing just flipped out of my hand. Clarifying the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and then clarifying the High Priestess. Page of Wands. It's going to take some action. That cleanse. That cleanse. Eight of Swords. You in the energy of blocking, self imprisonment, blocking your blessings. You know that this energy has you stuck, has you stuck. And for many of you, this is this could mean that you're going to be, once you cleanse, you could connect with someone. But I'm getting that this is that connection between you and the universe, between you, your benevolent ancestors, you and the divine, you being and thriving in your wholeness and your connection with the universe, with God. But it does require, you know, you to do the work, you to put in that work. You see how you got that hoe, HOE. You know, he had to till the soil. You got to, and you got to do your part. It requires action. It does require action for you to amp up and elevate into that empress ruler energy. Yeah, what's the advice? I mean, we got the spiritual cleanse, but what else are you advising Taurus? Ace of Swords. Not Ace of Swords. I mean, it's clarity. The Ace of Wands, though. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Wow. You got to take the steps. One, two. One, two. You have to take the steps to change the energy around you. They're doing their part. The universe is doing its part, but you have to take the steps. You have to be strategic. You got to do what you got to do. And it may even require like this is you leaving the energy behind with the seven of swords here. And this is you, packing your shit and leaving that energy that's not serving you right where it is. Taking what you need and leaving the rest. Ain't that what we say in tarot? But yeah, you have to. This is that opportunity to take the steps, and I'm hearing seek guidance in what, because when you do a spiritual cleanse, it has to be done with intention, right? And if um, you don't know where the focus should be, or maybe you have some idea but you need some clarity, this is that opportunity to seek guidance, to get that clarity, to have clear intentions for the cleanse. And if you need that clarity, you could always book book a pre-recorded reading with me. There's a link in the description box below that lets you know how to get one. Or even during one of our lives, you can pre-book a question. They're confidential. Um, because what this is going to do when you do this cleanse of your space and of yourself, so many things are going to open up to you. Remember, there's a lot of action out here. You are surrounded by wands, which requires you to make some moves, strategic moves. What other information does Taurus need to know about the spiritual message? What other information? And do it with enthusiasm. The Page of Wands is somebody who's very enthusiastic. I mean, look at him. Oh, them, rather. I don't want to say him. Look at them with the mic in their hand and speaking into a crowd. This is something that you can't, be afraid of. This is something that you can't um, take pause on. Do it with confidence. If you are afraid, courage is still doing something afraid, and that counts. That counts. And speaking words, you have to amplify it because your words have power. So you have to speak over your life as you cleanse your space and yourself. What else, Spirit? Does Taurus need to know regarding this spiritual cleanse, spiritual bath? What else does Taurus need to know? What else does Taurus need to know regarding spiritual cleanse, spiritual bath? Go ahead if you're still with me. Sub, like, share. You have the Nine of Swords, King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Well, and there's a lot of people around here because at the bottom of the deck we got the Queen of Wands. Like what the fuck? Oh, Spirit is Giving background story. So the energy that is you're releasing and cleansing from your space. So wherever you're dwelling, as well as from your vessel, is from um, a romantic relationship where it was you who got hurt. It was you who ended up, at your breaking point and overwhelmed, stressed out, unable to sleep. People were probably talking about you because of what your partner was doing. Because again, there, like I said, there's a lot of people out here. So we have again the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me, and then we have the Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. But as you can see, this is your energy. You're the Queen of Cups, and you see that you're looking at the King of Wands' back because the King of Wands is facing the Queen of Wands. So we're cleansing that from your space, that energy. Because maybe you are in the process of healing from it, or you have healed from it, and now that energy is just kind of stagnant. It's around you. It's just and now it's time to like fully let go of all that shit. Yeah, it's time to fully release it. Anything else? What's the blessing rather? The blessing and the reward on the other side. Ooh wee. Well, we already talked about amping up and the new all the newness in that has to do with increase and promotions and business ideas and yay. We've already talked about those. But what else is on the other side, Taurus? We have the star and the wheel. This is shifting everything for you. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy with the two wands here at the bottom of the deck, where you can actually start planning, you know, to use the options that you have with the elevation, with the increase. You'll probably have the confidence to apply to these jobs, to start the business because the idea comes to you. And it's just like, well, which idea do I use? Which one is best? And again, for insight, holla at your girl. But but yeah, this is that energy of looking beyond, seeing the seeing the future, having the world in your hand, and and with that healing, because that star energy is here, and that is about healing. It is about restoration of hope. It's restoration of yourself, and with that rejuvenation and restoration, everything changing for you, everything shifting, everything being Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Everything being Taurus, a shift in your life, amping up and increasing that emperor, empress, ruler energy. And when I say ruler, we are talking about the ruler over your life and the things going on around you, where you just speak out and it comes towards you on purpose. Ain't an accident. It's on purpose. Ooh, Taurus. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Taurus, we can get you this insight on the cleanse. or if you have some trusted folks who have um products or tell no you could always do it yourself if you're intuitive and you're tapped in. Ask your folks, ask the universe what needs to be done, what's the intention that needs to be set so I can make it clear, make it plain. Yes. Ooh, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Is that it, spirit? That's it. That's all. When you said all you know, it's time to go.